Welcome to release question number 72 for the Algebra 2 CST questions. And it says this: on a recent test, Jeremy wrote the equation x squared minus 16 over x minus 4 equals x plus 4. Which of the following statements is correct about the equation he wrote? And so which one would be correct here? Is the equation always true? The equation is always true except when x equals 4. The equation is never true, or the equation is sometimes true when x equals 4. And so when we have things like this, we have an x in the denominator of a fraction, there is a possibility that we have something called an extraneous solution. We talked about that a little bit in 71, but there was no possibility with it back there because, I'll just bring that back up quick again, there was no x, there was no variable on the bottom of the fraction. So that couldn't happen here, but it could happen here. And so let's rewrite this, but we're going to factor this part out right here first. So x squared minus 16, could I write that as this divided by this? Would that be the same thing as that? If that's not even the same thing, I would say the equation is never true. So remember, this is a difference of two squares, so you can write it as x plus 4 times x minus 4 over x minus 4. And does that in fact equal x plus 4? I'm going to put a question mark right there. But if I cancel out this and this, yes, we get that it actually checks out. So I'm saying the equation is never true. I'm saying that's a bad choice. I think this is going to be true quite often, maybe always, but we need to plug in some values and check and see what happens. So what happens when you plug in a very specific value, I should say? What happens if you plug in 4 right here? So if you plug in x equals 4, you get 4 minus 4, which equals 0. And then what happens if you divide something by 0? Well, if you put it into a calculator, your calculator gets confused and it's like, what are you doing? I don't understand. If you, let's say you had a pile of, marbles over here, and you told your friend, hey buddy, divide this pile into 0 piles for me. They would just look at you with this blank look and be like, what are you talking about? I don't understand. I can't put that into 0 piles. That's not possible. So dividing by 0, not allowed. We can't divide by 0. And so if you have an x value of 4, that's when it's not going to work. All the other times, though, it will work. So anything else except what makes the denominator 0 is going to work. That means your answer should be, for 72, choice B. The equation is always true except when x equals 4 because it makes the denominator 0.